Here's a quick lesson on distributing in mathematics. In math, one thing you'll have to do quite frequently in algebra is distributing. And many students have questions about when it's appropriate to do this. And I want to highlight one particular area where there is some confusion. So I've got a situation where I'm multiplying onto a set of brackets, and I've got some things added together inside the bracket. Now, outside the bracket is multiplication, inside is addition, and this is a situation where I do distribute. So 3 times a plus b in brackets would be 3a plus 3b. Now, students who get that then sometimes ask me, well, if I've got 3 times ab, then in that situation, do I then go 3a times 3b? And the answer, of course, is no. You don't distribute in that situation. And students are often wondering why that is. So I want to give you a reason why that is and show you how you can know that this is true, and then describe the rule that allows you to know in many different situations when you can and cannot distribute. First of all, what I want to point out is, of course, these are two different situations. In one case, you have addition inside the brackets. In the other case, you have multiplication. So it shouldn't surprise you that in different situations, you do different things. Now, to understand why, a really good thing to do is replace the variables with numbers so you can see how things work. For example, let's say I, in this instance, made a equal to 4 and b equal to 5. Then if I had 3 times a plus b, that would be the same as 3 times 4 plus 5, which of course 4 plus 5 is 9, times 3 is 27, right? Now, you can see that if I distribute 3 times 4, that's 12, and I add that to 3 times 5, which is 15, 12 plus 15 is in fact 27. And so you can see here that what we have is equal on both sides, which indicates we've done it correctly. Let's try the same thing with multiplication. If I have 3 times ab, that would be the same as 3 times 4 times 5, which would be the same as 3 times 20, which is 60. Okay. If I distribute in this case 3 times 4 times 3 times 5, I would have 12 times 15, which would be 180, which is not 60. So you can see clearly this does not work, which is why we don't distribute in this situation. Is there a way we can know when it is appropriate to distribute? The answer is yes. We can do this from BEDMAS. What I'm going to do is write out BEDMAS in the following fashion. I've got a B at the top, then an E underneath it, then a D and an M at the same level, and then A and S at the bottom level. This gives you the precedence of the different operations. Brackets first, then exponents, division and multiplication are at the same level, addition and subtraction are at the same level. Whenever you are applying an operation at one level to one level lower, that is when you're allowed to distribute. So if I'm applying exponents to division or multiplication, I can distribute. If I'm applying division and multiplication to addition and subtraction, then I can distribute. But if you are either applying to the same level, that is multiplication to multiplication, or if you're applying down 2 levels from exponents to addition and subtraction, those are situations where you are not able to distribute. And that's how the rules of distribution work. For more on this topic, check out my video on understanding the rules of algebra.